A beautiful morning once again. You're welcome to the newspaper review and analysis with Rachel Damilola Arokoyo. And in the studio with me this morning is Dr. Adi Mashood. You're welcome, Doctor.
Good morning, Rachel.
Good morning.
Listeners, good morning to you wherever you are.
It's good to have you in the studio with us this morning. Let's quickly get it started from this issue of the Abia lawmaker threatening a boat driver. But before we start analyzing the issue, let us quickly listen to the threat from the lawmaker.
I can make this man to disappear in the whole Nigeria, nothing will happen. Can you imagine this rat? I'm not going to give this boy 1 naira of my money. No. I'm not going to give this silly boy 1 naira of my money.
You've been insulting me, and I'm being quiet.
I pray that you do. I pray that you insult me. Can you please insult me? I'm not going to call my policemen to beat you up. I will beat you up. I will show you that I'm a big brother to you. I will slap the hell out of you and I will lie you down, lock you in my generator house. You know who I am? How dare you?
Are you slapping me, sir?
You see this place? You suffer. I'll deal with you.
Are you slapping me, sir?
I just did. Slap me back. Okay. How dare you? How dare you?
All right, so this is where I am. I just got 3 slaps from this man. Yeah. Just because I told him to come and get his stuff and pay me my money. So he's claiming that
Tell them, my name is Honorable Alex Ikwechi. I'm a member of the House of Reps. Tell them I slapped you.
Okay.
Call the Inspector General of Police. Call him, let him come.
All right, that was the voice of Honorable Alex, a lawmaker representing Abia. So, what are the circumstances surrounding the alleged assault and what evidence supports these claims? Of course, we have just listened to the voice of the lawmaker representing Abia. Doctor, what do you have to say about this trending issue about the lawmaker and the boat driver?
In fact, my heart bleed over this incident. And this is not the first time in this country that this is happening. But this one is serious and it's a serious offense. It's a serious thing that we should not be taken with levity. Imagine somebody coming to deliver a message for you and you are saying that he sat inside his car asking you to bring money. And because you are a senator of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, then you are calling somebody a rat, for goodness sake, and slapping
3 times.
3 times. Because you are a senator of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. This is very, very grievous to me and as an offense. And it should not be taken like that. The National Assembly, both the House of Representatives and the House of Senate should probe this incident themselves. And they should call themselves to order. Not only that, all the human rights people in Nigeria should come to the aid of this victim, because we need to start somewhere. We need to tell the whole world that we are civil and we are a civilized nation. How can we on earth, because you are now telling somebody you are going to you make that person disappear and nothing will appear and nothing will happen because you are a senator or you are a House of Rep member in Nigeria. So somebody can disappear and nothing will happen. And to the extent that he's even disgracing the office of the Inspector General of Police, telling the guy to call the Inspector General of Police, let him come, nothing will happen. That's an institution. So the Nigerian police force should not take this with levity because it's disgracing the office of the Inspector General of Police as a legislator of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. It's unfortunate that we have people at this kind of position and they don't know their right. They don't even know the left from the right. So this is a wake-up call that the State Assembly, the National Assemblies, at the intention of swearing in or coming into their session, that is the Senate and the Rep and the House of, all of them should be taken to national. We have a national legislative center in Abuja. They should be taken to that place for a thorough grooming on what the office is all about before they start their work. Because if they have been groomed and they have been given the thorough breathing, they will know that for to be in position of that authority, they have to respect their office, they have to respect themselves, and they have to respect the nations. So because it shows that these people, and many of them, because it's happened in the 8th Senate, I think it should be, this is the next assembly. And in the 8th assembly, it happened when at the doll shop, one of the senators was, he went there to buy a doll at that shop, and he was molesting a shop owner there. And that thing happened, and then it was investigated. People cried, but nothing happened. This time around, we don't want to be swept under the carpet.
So what action do you think the National Assembly will take to address the incident and, hold the lawmaker accountable?
Yes, because this one there is not, even the idea of setting up a probe, I don't even need any probe. This is a clear thing. If you
There's an evidence.
Yes, we have a clear evidence, a video. And he even said, he told the boy to snap him, show him, and he's even mentioned himself, his name, that he is Alex Oti, is Alex Walt, and a member of the House of Representatives. He should call the Senator General of Police, and he slapped the boy 3 times. And he said he's not going to give the rat his own money, calling somebody a rat. Because I know this is disgusting. The National Assembly, the House of Representatives should take this up. Nigerians are waiting for the punishment they are going to give to this lawmaker. Then, apart from that, it should be taken to court. And all the human rights people on this world, in this Nigeria, should come to the aid of this guy. He has petitioned the Interior Police, and he has petitioned the guy over this matter. So we are waiting to see the end result of this investigation. All this investigation, we don't want to end at investigation level. Let the punishment be melted to this guy.
All right,
and let others be trained too, to learn how to deal with public.
Talking about punishment, are you talking of suspension?
Yes, he should be suspended from the house. Because he has tarnished the image. He has tarnished the image of that house. It's an institution. The House of Representatives is an institution. An institution that the whole nation, this has gone viral. The whole world is watching. And it's an institution that for somebody to bring the name of that institution to disrespect, he should be punished for it. Suspended first, and then should be taken to court. And if he's found guilty, irrespective of his position, he should be asked to face the wrath of the law.
Now, you made reference to the 8th Assembly about the lawmaker who went to the doll shop to purchase and was assaulting the shop owner. Was anything done about it?
Yes,
then?
I learned at the end of because it was the matter was not people came in support of the guy that was assaulted, and he was arrested. And he was interrogated. Thank God this guy has been, this lawmaker has been was interrogated by the Nigerian police. But we want to know what actually will happen. In the case of the 8th Assembly, I think he was not suspended, but kind of a punishment. Maybe he was asked to apologize or sort of to the guy. So, but this time around, we don't want this thing to continue. It's becoming unbecoming of our lawmakers. Because we're a lawmaker doesn't mean that people are no more this thing. And it happened because that's why I said we need a thorough training. Okay. It happened to Minister of Federal Capital Territory too, Nyesom Wike. A case between the minister and a senator representing the House of Representatives, representing Abuja, Federal Capital Territory. There was a case between them when minister said that the honorable member can go and hang herself with the transformer. And people came out to say that the caliber of Wike to make that kind of statement that somebody should go and hang herself to transformer is not a statement. Now calling somebody a rat in this 21st century, a rat, because no, it's unfortunate. It's unacceptable. It's unacceptable.
All right, thank you so much, Dr. Adi Mashood. You're still listening to SBS 96.9 FM, and the program is the newspaper review and analysis. The phone line is now open. You can call in and air your opinion as regards our topic of discussion for today. 07031 501256. 07031 501256. 07031 501256 is the number to call to be a part of the program this morning. We saw on the news as well that Naseni is planning to unveil, they are partnering with a firm to unveil made in Nigeria laptops and tablets. The National Agency for Science and Engineering Infrastructure and a technology company have partnered to launch a new line of made-in-Nigeria laptops and tablets tailored for Nigerian consumers. Dr. Adi, you would agree with me that this is a good development?
Well, because I was so much furious with the case of that honorable member, let me just calm down now because it's actually got on my nerve.
Let us quickly pick this call, Doctor. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning. My name is Abdul Rashid and I'm calling from Alagbado.
You're welcome, Mr. Abdul Rashid.
Yes, my regards to the doctor in the studio. In fact, I'm more angrier than the doctor himself. It's unfortunate where we find ourselves in this country. One popular radio presenter in Abuja referred to some of these honorable as dishonorable. Because what he did yesterday is very dishonorable. He doesn't speak well of the House of Reps. And what may I expect people to do, especially people of his constituents, they should ask for a recall. They should recall that man. He doesn't deserve to be in the National Assembly.
Yes.
Giving him suspension is not good enough. By the time he lost that seat, he must have spent a lot to get there. So by the time he loses all his investment, because most of them, they see political offices as a kind of investment where they go and recoup in multiple whatever they must have invested. So it should be recalled. That will serve as deterrent to others who are willing to do such. How can you slap somebody, be calling him a rat and be beating him, and even saying, go and report to Inspector General of Police? And in fact, as the doctor has said, I want all the ASOs to take this up and charge this man to court. He needs to face the wrath of the law. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Yes, I think I agree with him 100% that he doesn't deserve to be a representative. He is a representative and representing a particular group. So those people should disgrace to the constituency where he's representing, and they should recall him.
Nobody is above the law.
Yeah.
All right. Going back to the issue of Naseni and a firm, partnering to unveil made in Nigeria tablets and laptop. How will these developments impact Nigeria's economy? Particularly in the area of creating jobs and a lot. We have another call, Doctor. Hello. Good morning.
Hello, good morning, ma.
Good morning. What is your name and where are you calling from?
My name is Mr. Ajadi Bashiru from Adabata.
Bashiru, can you please speak up?
I salute the doctor in the house.
Thank you, sir.
I greet him, well done. You see, my concern about the honorable is we all know what is right in this country, and we feel very bad as most of us saw the video yesterday. But the problem in this country is that we will not do the right thing. We all heard what happened, and we were not happy about it. But as time goes on, you will see this matter will be swept under the carpet. And it's very, very unfortunate about that. Thank you. Good morning.
Thank you so much. We hope that it will not be swept under the carpet this time around. All right, please go ahead.
So the issue of Naseni, we just have to, let people react, because if that's the only issue we can discuss today, I think it's worth it.
All right, thank you. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning. What is your name and where are you calling from?
This is Alhaji Tayeolu.
You're welcome, Alhaji.
This is good, my friend. Good morning.
Doctor, good morning, sir.
Yeah.
You see, I want to start by saying this. In Nigeria, we have been clamoring for the youth to come into governance. And look at the way they are messing things up. Look at the former governor who was allegedly embezzled with 80 billion naira. It's a youth himself. The case of Elijah Abu too comes to mind, where he assaulted a sex toy store. And these are youth. That is one. Then secondly, when our electoral process is based on, voting for people that have money, this is the kind of thing we'll be having. When I saw the picture of this honorable today in the it's not even worth to be an honorable member.
Fact.
What he has done is a disgrace to the country, a disgrace to our constitution, a disgrace to us of Rep. And I don't want to believe it's not under drug, under substance, allegedly. Because somebody that did that yesterday, you now came to me this morning on media and started to apologize. What kind of leader is such a person? Is he even free to be in that house?
And those that have voted for him must have voted for him because maybe he has what it takes to get in there. So I want to advise sincerely that the House of Rep should not sweep this matter under the carpet because it has disgraced the institution. And initially when he was bragging, he said, "I'm a senator of this republic." That is an House of Rep. Is that the leader you appoint to go and represent you? Then again, if we have a functional recalling process, this honorable is supposed to be recalled by his constituent, but the law will not allow that. Then again, when people commit infraction and they know that they will not be punished because of the factor of Nigeria, it is really unfortunate. When this man went to report to the police, you know what the police did to him? First of all, they seized his car, they put him behind the counter, and after he has complained, they now went to the honorable's house and came back and was trying to twist the case. Instead of them to have come along with the honorable so that the two of them would face themselves, they never did that. They kept this boy, and they even seized his car. Even for the very dark man that has come on social media this morning to say this, then that matter will have been spread under the carpet. I want to sincerely appeal to Nigeria. In fact, it might not necessarily even get to court, but the House of Rep should take a decisive action. And when you see that boy, the way he speaks English, we know this is a graduate who is trying to hack a living by Uber. And somebody that is supposed to represent us is now harassing him and threatening that he will delete him with 50 million naira. That statement is not becoming of an House of Rep member. What kind of country are we in this country? What kind of country are we? What kind of country are we? We are clamoring that youth should come into government. Look at what youth are doing. We knew of a minister who was made a minister, and we knew what he did in that ministry. And these are youth. So you see, finally, I want to say this: anybody that will be elected to an office should be somebody who has worked before, who is above 50 years, because we cannot be having this. It's a disgrace. It's an international disgrace, a national disgrace, a local disgrace. Anything you might want to call it. Thank you. God bless SBS.
Thank you so much. God bless you, Alhaji Tayolu. That's his own opinion about the lawmaker. Please keep the calls coming in on 070-3150-1256. Please go ahead, Doctor.
So on the Naseni issue, it is good, and I welcome. Is a welcome idea, but not actually the thing I really want.
Okay.
You see, what I want is that it is time now we go back to redesign our syllabus of Nigerian University. The technology, the College of Technologies that we have in this country, those who are in the university reading technological advanced courses, all of them, it is high time we redesign our syllabus to make sure that they are coming out with something that is more tangible. If we have a University of Technology, for instance, we have Federal University of Technology in Minadia. How many of those things have they produced? Even if it is ordinary phone, let me show my port kind of phone. Let them come out with it. If you go to China today, many of the students, even at the primary and secondary level, they are always having a syllabus and they come out with their own project. And the government of their country now sponsor those projects and become what they send out to people outside like Nigeria here. Even let me tell you, rechargeable torchlight are practicals of primary school students in China. And the government fund it, and then they now send back to us, and we are buying it. And look at the economy of China today. Is a robust economy. Today we kill our technical colleges, which are supposed to be the intention of those who founded the technical colleges was to make sure that the 6334 become a realizable project. Because by the time you finish your primary school, 6 years, you go to 3 years of post-primary education. At a technical college, you come out with a certain skills. We have carpentry, we have bricklaying, we have POP, we have tilers, we have a lot of things that these children can come out with. By the time they come out after the if we are able to fund our technical colleges, we'll be able to bring those minds out at that level, and they will come out with certain skills. Then they will go from that technical colleges to technological, like Kwara Technology and Kwara Polytechnic here, and other polytechnics that we have in Nigeria. They will now go for further studies there with whatever they have come up with. But from there, they can go to University of Technology to further advance. By the time they finish all this level, if we are able to tailor our curriculum in such way, by the time they finish, none of them will be looking for a job. And today, there will be people who are taking people into job,
Employers
and then we'll be exporting their product outside, and Nigerian economy will develop. But today, we kill our technical colleges. It's unfortunate that the last administration in Kwara State came up that they wanted to build the technical colleges. Unfortunately, at a point, they just changed and diverted, and they went to Ivy Tech at Ajase-Ekpo.
But we have one in.
We have four technical colleges in Kwara.
Okay, the one I know of.
Yes, we have. That's very close to my place.
To your place.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you go there now, it's not to write home about at all.
But they have provided an alternative, which is Ivy Tech in Ajase-Ekpo.
How can you now go for Ivy Tech when you destroy the foundation? And it's unfortunate that they should. I want even the government of the day to go to record and find out at what happened to the technical college at Okolowo here. All the equipment that were put there, according to my findings, all the equipment that were put there to make that technical college function were diverted to Ajase-Ekpo. Ivy Tech. Now you are destroying the foundation. You are building the story building. How can the story be strong, solid where there's no solid foundation? That's what we are doing. We are having a misplaced priority. I'm calling on the Kwara State government, present government, the Commissioner for Education, our His Excellency Malam Abdulrahman Abdulrazak, to go back to the basis. Let's go back to we have four technical colleges here. We have one at Erinle, we have one at Ilorin here, we have one at Laviaji, we have one at I think maybe Jeba or so. So all these four, let them go back and rebuild it. Today, most of our parents are putting their children that they should go and learn one trade or the other. If our technical colleges are functioning, I'm telling you, all what Naseni is doing now, they will be building on those structures, and Naseni will be producing in large quantities. And by today, we will have stopped importing anything from outside. We'll be exporting because we are always an exporting nation. We are not import. That's why our battered economy is battered today. So if today we are able to improve on this, and Naseni, look at what Naseni did now was partnering with one other company there. So it's not only that, it's not that the Naseni itself as building, his garden, it has its own factory where they have to partner. So, and the government funded Naseni to be able to come up with technological base that can make this nation more functioning. So the problem is that we don't want partnership.
Okay.
Let Naseni themselves be on their own feet.
But
then recruit our graduates from the polytechnic and universities.
Start from a low level because they don't have the
for how many
capacity
years?
as it were.
Rachel, for how many years? Naseni has been there collecting salaries funded by the federal government, collecting their own allocations of allocation in our budget every year, doing nothing, partnering. Those we are partnering with, where are they getting their money? The money that is given to you to stand on your own, you are taking it to partner with somebody. It's not going to be at extra higher cost. So we should be able to think outside the box. So let's start from the foundation.
Okay.
Let's go back to our technical colleges. Let's rebuild it. From there, our polytechnics. From there, our technical, our university with technical education. Many of them today, we have graduates of electrical engineering. They cannot even fix a bulb. We have many graduates of engineering today of different varieties. They cannot do anything.
Not practical.
They're not practical. So we have to go back and redesign our slab. But thank God I know before the last minister was sacked, I learned that the primary syllabus has been redesigned.
Okay.
And it's starting by January. So they are realizing it now. And they say after that from primary, they go to secondary. And then like that until we have a founder, a good edition. Because A for Apple kind of syllabus that we are doing now is not helping us. A for Apple. What is A for Apple doing for us and for our children? Even at the end of primary school, you should be able to come out with a practical to be able to stand on your own. We have a focus on where you want to be in future. But we don't have our children having that. Only A for Apple. And nursery and all the rest. So enough of all this. Thank God they are redesigning it, and I want to see where it ends. So, but that of technical education is burning my heart. And the Ministry of Education in Kwara State should start from our 4 technical education here, rebuild those technical education, and let it be a feeder to the polytechnic. The Polytechnic a feeder to the infrastructure of technologies that we have all over the country.
All right. Thank you so much, Dr. Adi Bashir. 07031501256. Hello. Good morning.
Hello. Good morning.
Good morning. What is your name and where are you calling from?
This is Mr. Isa from Ilorin.
You're welcome.
Good
Mr.
morning,
Isa.
sir.
Good morning, sir. Doctor.
Thank you, sir.
Yes. I think I just want to MSV a bit on the last topic. I think it's a national disgrace. What if that guy come back to say he has forgotten about the issue? What do we do? Because they can go to him now and give him money. I will say just forget about the issue. If he come to the air today and said he has forgotten about the issue, what do we do? I think we have to think along that line too. On the laptop, something we are talking about. You see, it's a welcome development. But the problem I'm always seeing is that anytime we have local item coming up like this, by the time it comes up, it makes things more difficult than it was before. It will now become something that will make the former one to look more higher in price instead of it bringing things down. That is what is stopping me. Now, students are able to put it, but when these people come up now, we are thinking that the price of this thing will come down. The student will be able to afford it, but it may not be so. I don't know why we always have a case like that. Thank you so much. That's my contribution.
Thank you so much, Mr. Isa.
Yes, you see, Mr. Isa, why it will not come down is because even the manufacturing things that they are going to use for those things, they are have to import them. Don't be surprised that they will only assemble. Where they are saying they are going to come with a laptop and with this thing, they will only assemble. And most of the things that they are going, the parts they are going to use for this thing have to be imported. And when you import it, by the time you put the price, when it come out, it will not be affordable. That's the problem.
Hello. Good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning. Your name and where you're calling from?
I'm sorry, this is Alhaji Lowe again.
Oh, you're welcome, Alhaji.
You say, I'm happy that doctor is there. There's this question I always ask. How did we get here? When did we get here?
That's your question.
The doctor in the house, I believe, is a trained teacher. He attended Teachers College.
Yes.
I attended NCE. Myself, speaking with you, I attended Ibusa Teachers College. And I attended College of Education, Noro. That time, when the grade 2 teacher comes out of Teachers College, he can teach in primary school up to primary 6, and even sometimes even in Form 1. If you go for NC and you go back to the university, it's just like you are refreshing because you must have been well tutored at the College of Education. But today the reverse is the case. Where did we get here? It is our policy maker that has spoiled it. Look at the case when this issue of 18 years came up. We don't even need any argument on that because the educational policy is there and it has spelled out what everybody will do. Then the issue of technical college is not only in Kwara State, it's throughout Nigeria. They are bastardized technical education. In those days when you go to a technical college and you come out, you go to Kwara Tech, for example in Kwara State. Look at all our technical colleges where you learn handwork. Nothing like that is happening again. There was something I was watching something on the social media where they are comparing primary pupil in China to primary pupil in Nigeria. These people in China, they were doing handiwork, knitting, tailoring, and what have you. And when they come to Nigeria, they say, A for apple, B for apple. The teacher and the student were dancing. In those days when we were in primary school, that's what they call handwork. You go and knit broom, you go and knit cloth, you bring it to the school, they will rate you on that. All those things are not happening again. The primary, you see, most of these private schools, they have bastardized our curriculum. And those that are in charge of our curriculum have bastardized. I'm sorry, Dr. Adi is a teacher. We need to please base up on this. We need to base up. Let's really implement what our educational policy say we should teach in all the ladder of our education. Than people coming and obliterate all these good policies. Thank you. God bless you.
Thank you so much, Alhaji, for that contribution.
Yeah, thank you, Alhaji Taye, because that is where this kind of program, at least to gear the government up. And that's why I always call that the government should always have a special advisor on radio program so that they can take note of what our advices all the time so that they can implement them. So we want them to implement what we are saying to improve our primary education.
Trust me, Doctor, they are always listening to us.
Okay.
They're always listening. Hello, good morning. All right, we lost that. Please do call back on 070-3150-1256. As we got Japa, some time ago, we talked about this almost every day on radio. And we have heard about it again on The Punch. Don't leave your countries college urges West African doctors. So the West African College of Physicians has urged doctors in West African countries not to migrate, but to stay and contribute their part to the development of the healthcare system in their countries. Let's quickly pick this call while I ask my question. Hello? We lost that again. Now, the main question is, what is the primary factor driving West African doctors to migrate?
Well, I will join the call to ask them not to japa. But major call has to be to appeal to the government. Because you have to ask for why are they doing that. That is because it's like you are asking for somebody to take. You are asking for a doctor to give somebody a drug, but you don't beg the person who is going to take the medicine. So let's appeal to our government first. They should make the the environment conducive for people. This is what we have been saying. We have been clamoring. We have been shouting all the time. Most of our hospitals today, they are not well equipped. And what is the essence of if you take record now, most of the best doctors outside there, they are Nigerians. Why? It's not that they are better than their colleagues here, but they have access to better equipment, better environment, better working conditions, and then the brain will work better.
Better pay as well.
Better pay.
Let's quickly pick this call. Hello, good morning. All right, the network is not so good this time.
So they have access to all those things. By the time they go there, they perform excellently well. So, but here, you have to attend. Look at the WHO standard is 1 doctor to around 10 patients. But in Nigeria now, 1 doctor to 10,000 patients. You want to kill the person. So by the time they walk, they become a patient themselves. So that is one. Apart from overworking, they don't have equipment to work with. Then they don't have better pay. They don't have any real allowances and all the rest. Health has been advanced now these days that you don't even need. You can be here and assess your patient in Lagos. That's what they do outside the country now.
Let's quickly pick this call. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning. All right, please continue, Doc.
So you can be here and assess your patient in Lagos. So where the technology has advanced to that level, only your patient has to just sit, and then you can diagnose, you can treat, without even send a person. So that is the kind of the advancement that we have. But are we closer to that place? Look at during the COVID-19 period, we have all our hospitals equipped. And equipped purposely because people cannot even travel outside. So they funded off our hospital because they even know that if they fell sick, they have to be treated here. So they funded our hospital, they keep our hospitals. But go and see the hospital today, they have been vandalized. Most of the things that were bought during the COVID-19 period, they were not replenished, they were not even added to it. After the COVID-19, again, they started rushing outside the country. So when you now put our doctors in this situation and you want them not to go, so what? We just have to beg the government to do the needful. When they do the needful, they will stay.
Hello, good morning.
Yeah, good morning. Mr. Isa is calling back.
Welcome, Mr. Isa.
I want to ask doctor to make this observation and probably explain, because the concentration is now on this discussion is technical colleges. Do we, in our secondary school and primary school, do we actually have people
again? They don't have those that are teachers in the olden day. Those and the previous years, past years. The teachers that we have, they are dedicated teachers who take teaching as a passion. They have passion for it and they do it wholeheartedly. But those we have today, they don't have passion for it.
Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning. This is Abdrashi calling from Lambado.
Abdrashi, you're welcome.
Yes, the answer to the last
question. Yeah.
Is the amount paid to a professor in university now, is it not 0.1% of what a senator earns?
Yes.
How it's supposed to be. Now it is done abroad. When people are not well remunerated, what do you expect? You kill their morale. as doctor is in the studio, sorry, sir, I just want to ask this. Can you afford to be using your vehicle the way you were using it before this association came on board?
No, I'll pack it.
You can imagine, a whole PhD or a doctor in a higher institution cannot afford to go out with his car. That is the situation we find ourselves. The atmosphere has to be conducive. The morale of the workers has to be boosted for them to give up performance. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
And even added to that now, our SANU are on strike now. Now putting our students again to another problem of because of 4 months salary that you withheld. So all these things, government should do the needful. They should make sure that they make it more conducive for people and so that they can improve our education. Right. So it's an appeal.
Thank you so much, Dr. Adi Mashood. You have forgotten to say what you usually say.
Yes, I want to appeal to His Excellency Malam Abraham Abdulrazak. Please, our area, Abaya Okolo Medina Road, we cannot, it's not passable. Please, Governor, please look at our side.
All right, thank you so much to everyone who called. I can still see the phone line buzzing, but unfortunately our time is fast spent and we wouldn't be able to pick any more calls today. Please join me again tomorrow, same time, same station. I remain Rachel Damilola Arukuyo. God bless you and have a wonderful day.